back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 148. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and Buy and Sell DVC.com.
And today is December 6, 2023, which means your 11-month window is November 6, 2024, and the 7th window is July 6, 2024. So the 11-month window is most likely Jersey Week.
I was just going to mention that. We mentioned Jersey Week last week, like November 6th, probably right around that time is going to be Jersey Week or so. So if you're planning on coming down here, now would be the time to start putting in your reservations.
And your 7-month window is going to be over the July 4th. So I'm not sure what day of the week July 4th is on, but there you go.
You be in Vero for July 4th this year or no?
No.
Not yet?
It's I will be there for Memorial Day.
As of now. You might be there July 4th too.
So we're going to go right into the buy and sell side of things. And again, we're talking today about deciding when is the best time to sell your Disney Vacation Club property. Of course, there's not really anybody out there, even myself or Scott. We can't time the market to say, oh, I know it's going to be the best time to sell 6 months from now or 9 months from now. But I mean, it comes down to just talking about your membership with your family. It's use and enjoyment. Are you still using it and enjoying it? Do you have any financial need at the moment, whether it's a kid going off to college, whether it's a medical bill, anything like that, which maybe you need to sell your property, changes in lifestyle, have you been running out your points for, 3 to 4 years, but for some reason now you've decided you just want to go ahead and sell it because you have a lifestyle change. Maybe you want to buy an RV or something. Then you have, resort demand. Like right now is your resort in high demand, so you feel that this is the best time to sell because you've been thinking about selling before. And then ownership duration. There are some people out there who have the old Key West that expires 2042 or have the Boardwalk expires 2042. So they sell that membership, then use that money to buy another membership that's going to give them more years. There are some people that are doing that. And then, you want to avoid any rush decisions because, the market's always going to be there as far as we're always going to be able to help you sell the DVC. So, you want to, because the last thing you want to do is make a rush decision and then you regret selling it because we don't want that to happen. But if you have any questions, you can always let us know. We can answer them for you. And really, we've been, I've been selling DVC since 2004. I know that Disney has right of first refusal, but really, between 2004 and today, between us and Disney, everything is very streamlined as far as getting it sold, getting documents signed, and most everything can be done online. So it's a much easier process today than it was in 2004. Yeah. And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for today's food review, our coworker Debbie is back in the France Pavilion, which is really brave of her because last time, it was not so great after the escargot. This time she tried the $5.95 creme brulee, and she said that the vanilla creme brulee with house-made strawberry jam was fantastic. The burnt sugar topping was perfect, the strawberry jam is under the vanilla cream, and the flavors went perfectly together. She said she would absolutely get this again. She gave it a 9.2, and she said her only complaint was that she wishes it was a bigger portion, but she still felt like it was a good value for the price paid. So it's not like it's a ripoff or anything. I guess, if you really enjoy something, I want it to be this big as well. But she said, 9.2, she just wishes it was a little bit bigger, but very, very happy with it, which is nice.
Nice.
The complete turnaround from the escargot situation a few weeks ago.
And I forget, Debbie is an empty nester, is that?
Debbie is an empty nester, yes. She has 2 sons. One's still in college and one is out of college now.
Nice. She's living the life.
For military, yeah. Yep, she and her husband living the good life. They come down like once a month. And sometimes they'll stay for a week or two. So she's down here a lot. She's a big foodie, so she's always going and checking out everything for us. So she's a really wonderful person too. So lots of fun with Debbie. She's great.
So are you and her neck and neck on the foodie situation, or is she actually?
Oh, she's way ahead of me.
Oh, she's way ahead of you.
Oh yeah, she's way ahead of me. A lot of times I'll have to force myself. I'll go out like to a park once every month, once every 2 months or something. And I'll try to get a couple things. I'll try a couple things just so I have something for the reviews. She goes out there and it's every day it's just like something new and special, and several times a day she does that. So she's always got a ton of stuff, and she's been posting a lot of the stuff on her social media as well, which is really, really helpful, because again, this is stuff that I normally don't go out there and do, and I'm not eating all these things when I'm there. So she's definitely more of a foodie than I am.
That's good to hear. And now we're on to the DVC-Rental side of things.
This is going to be a smaller section right now, but this is just something I wanted to mention because I wrote this up a couple days ago, and we had a very similar situation yesterday. We had a Grand Floridian studio listed for sale for next September, and we advertised it online. It's confirmed reservation that's already pre-booked, and we sold it right away. So we actually went out and we got another identical reservation. Actually, yeah. Listed that for sale, sold immediately again. So we went out and booked a similar reservation, listed it and advertised it, and sold it within like 5 minutes.
Like over Labor Day?
It was all over early September next year. I don't know if it was specifically over Labor Day, but all for like early September. And the same thing happened yesterday. We sold like 7 reservations all for September. And we would advertise it, and within 3 minutes it would sell. We're promoting it too. So people are seeing it, and they're seeing that it's a great deal. But people are like, well, what about this? What about these dates? Or when are you going to start selling them for, October, or list them for August? And I'm going, there's a lot of people out there who think that like all we do is like list these confirmed reservations. Please go on DVC-Rental.com, put in the dash to save the cash, and click on check availability. You can pick whatever dates you want, and we can book that for you. You don't have to wait for us to have a confirmed reservation that works, specifically for you and your family. You tell us when you go, and we'll book it for you. Don't just wait for these confirmed reservations to come in. I understand when they come in, they're a little like sexier because we put the pictures on there and we say these are the dates. We've got this. Here's our price. Here's Disney's price. And when you see our price versus Disney price, it looks really good. But if you go in there and click check availability and put in your dates, you're going to get those same exact prices that these reservations were selling for. So please don't just sit there and wait for your dates to come up, because your specific dates at Beach Club may never pop up on a confirmed reservation. But if you go in there and say, hey, I want August for these dates, it's possibly available right now, we'll book it for you immediately. But we just had a bunch of those, and yesterday we kept doing that. We did that probably like 7 or 8 times yesterday. We list one for sale, advertise it, sell, and every one of them was under 10 minutes. So people are chomping at the bit to get these reservations. And I'm going, these are all still available. Please, hit check availability, pick the exact dates you want, and we'll book it for you. Don't forget that that's normally the majority of our reservations, but everybody's been going after the confirmed reservations page really, really hard recently. And that's been like 80% of our bookings on the deals page. I'm going, no, please click check availability and just check whatever you want. And then you don't have to sit there and say, oh, that's a great deal at Grand Floridian. Put your dates in, it'll list the 10 resorts available, and you might find something else you prefer. So please don't just wait for deals. That's all I wanted to say, just because it keeps happening. And it's great that everybody's really happy with the deals they're getting, but I'm like, go out there. Don't wait for us. Be proactive. Pick whatever dates you want.
But you know why, though?
Why?
People don't want to make decisions.
That's true.
They want you to make the decision for them.
They see the dates and they look at the dates and they go,
we can work.
These dates
we can
work.
make that work.
We can make that work. And Grand Floridian is a great resort. Maybe they wouldn't have picked it, on their own. But I guess it's the decision's easily made for them. Yeah. But I'm like, if you try to do it yourself, because again, it's going to open up a lot more for you. If we've got these 5 nights at this resort, that's all you've got to choose from. If you click check availability, there's might be 50 different rooms to choose from, which I know makes it a little bit harder picking something when there's 50 rooms.
It's like the cereal aisle at Publix. There's 52 cereals there. People get intimidated.
Yep. Maybe it's just too intimidating. I don't know, but they've been really active.
I'm surprised at the September demand.
That's what I said too. It's like we listed like a September one for sale. Like somebody came in with one, or actually I think what happened originally is that somebody came in with 2 identical reservations and they both sold immediately. So we said, oh, that was interesting. So we booked.
The school's back in.
We booked another one and sold it immediately. And we've been doing this with September. And everybody's just jumping on them going, September's normally a little bit of a slower month. Everybody's just jumping on these deals. You can pick whatever month you want, whatever resort you want, we'll book it for you. Don't wait for us. That's all I have to say.
Because I want to say, I hope it's okay to say it. If it's not, we can edit out later. But knock on wood, we made it to December. We pretty much survived hurricane season.
The hurricane season was nothing for us here. So let's
so you tell me reservations at September. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's have another no hurricanes next year.
Yes.
So that'd be good. But don't. So yeah. So the moral of the story is, listen. Yes, fantastic confirmed reservations come in, but if you do some scoping out and find what you want, you can find your reservation that you want, and then you can have that booked.
If you're not sure what you like, maybe you wait till one of these pops up that you go, I really that one will work. But if you've got something, you're sitting there waiting for us. Go, come on, why aren't they listing a Bay Lake Tower reservation? Go into our check availability and just say, hey, I want Bay Lake Tower, and we'll book it for you. Again, we're not mind readers. We don't know what everybody wants. There's normally confirmed reservations come in from a DVC member, and we just list it for sale no matter what they have. So if you want something specifically, please let us know.
Yeah, because basically on the confirmed reservation, you've basically built the reservation for them. Mm-hmm. And when they, over here, they have to build their own reservation, which for a lot of people, they like doing that. But like you say, some of these people, they may not be familiar with building their own reservation. Just find it.
And based on how popular these have been, I have to imagine there's a ton of people out there look at these going, oh man, they just missed the dates I wanted. Or, oh, if only that was at Boardwalk instead. I guess we'll sit here and wait. I have to imagine there's tons of people looking at this just going, man, just missed the dates I wanted. Or, oh, that's over my aunt's birthday. I can't go then. I need it the week prior. I'll sit here and wait. Please don't do that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Thanks for watching, and be sure to come back next week. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know how your eating season is going. We discussed that last week.
Yes.
Let us know, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.